Okay, so we're going to start our own project. So let's reopen Revit 2019 or whatever version you're using. Once it loads, we're going to come over here to the side where it says Models and click New. Under Template File, you want to choose Architectural Template and create New Project, then hit OK. Right away, it should bring up your Level 1 floor plan. We're going to go ahead and draw a floor, but first I want to check what our levels are. So you're going to double click here, and that'll bring up your elevation view. This is like looking from the side. So we can see our level 1 is at 0, and our level 2 is at 10 feet. I think for this project, we'll have probably 2 levels at least. So we need to add a level. So I'm going to, and I think also 10 feet's a little bit small. So we're going to bring this level up to 12 feet. So to do that, you can just type right in here. So where it says 10 feet, you're going to get rid of the 0 and add in a 2 and hit enter. And that automatically is going to bring that level up to 2 feet. Okay, and then I want to add one more level. So I'm going to copy it. So to copy, I select my level. I type in CO for copy. Then I click on my line. I'm going to waver my mouse up. So I don't have anything, I'm just moving the mouse. I don't have anything clicked. So I'm going to come straight up and I'm going to type in 12, put in an apostrophe for feet and hit enter. And now I have 3 levels. Now that I have my levels set up, I'm going to go ahead and make my floor. So I'm going to come over to my project browser and double click on level 1 to bring that back up. I'm going to have my level 1 and my south elevation open at the same time so that I can see what's happening. So I'm going to type in WT, and that'll allow me to have up my 2 windows at once. I want to be able to see my plan a little bit more. So in order to pan this around, I hold down my middle mouse button. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over a little bit. If I hover over it, that little arrow appears. I bring that over. And then over here, I have my plan. So let's go ahead and draw a floor. I'm going to come up to my Architecture tab, go to Floor, and we're going to keep it really basic right now. It's asking me to make the boundary line. So I'm going to use this, and we're going to make something that is 20 by 20 by 20 by 20, just to keep it simple. So I'm going to click anywhere, and then I can kind of see how far it is if I just drag it over, but I don't have anything pressed right now. I'm just moving my mouse. So I'm going to come straight over. I'm going to type in 20 and then hit the apostrophe mark to get 20 feet. I'm going to come down. So I just moved my mouse down. Nothing is selected. Type in 20 apostrophe, enter, 20 apostrophe, enter. And then if I hover back over the end, I can see that that square it makes. If I click, that'll complete my shape. I want to make sure this is a closed shape. It won't work if these lines intersect. It won't work if it's like not quite meeting up. I need to make sure that I have one closed shape. So once I have that, I'm going to hit this green check mark up here to make my floor. And you'll notice that automatically my floor appeared on level 1. Let's say my floor 2 has the same kind of floor. What I can do is I can come over here and I can copy it. So I can do Control-C to copy. And then if I go to paste, I can hit paste to selected levels. I can select level 2. And now you'll see that I also have that floor up on level 2. If I want to change, let's say I want to change the thickness of my floor. I'm going to click on my floor and come over to properties. And right now it's a generic 12-inch floor. I'm going to select that and let's change it to be something else. So my first floor, let's think, we're working on a pop-up retail shop, right? So it's probably something like it could be wood that's on a floating base. It could be some kind of lightweight concrete on metal deck, and then the floating structures underneath that. So I'm going to click on lightweight concrete on metal deck. And do you see how much thinner that became? I'm going to do the same thing up here, change that to lightweight concrete on metal deck. And it'll probably have some kind of beams under it, but that's what we'll leave in for right now, and we'll figure out the structure later. Okay, so next thing we want to do is add in walls. So I'm going to come over here to wall and click on that. And for now, where it says generic 8-inch, let's change that to be generic 12-inch under properties. And now that I already have my floor laid out, it's really easy to kind of trace around this to make my walls. The other thing I want to change over here is I want to change the height of my wall. So if I look under properties, it says my base constraint was level 1, that's good. I want my wall to go all the way up to level 3. So where it says unconnected top height, I'm going to change that and put up to level 3. So now I'm going to go ahead, come over here, I'm going to draw my wall, going around, click, click, and you'll notice that it drew my wall all the way up to level 3. Great job. All right, let's see what this looks like in 3D. So I'm going to come over here to my default 3D view, click on it. And what you should see is your 4 walls and your 2 floors. Okay, next we're going to work on adding in some details, including doors, windows, and a roof. But this is where we're stopping this video.